So, lovely. Hello to meet all three of you. I have no idea what your names are. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Amy.
Patrick.
Luke.
Perfect. And I've slightly explained what I'm going to be doing. Concept of it, I've got 3 fizzes. You're going to try them. At the end of it, I'm going to ask you a few questions about what you think about wine 1, 2 or 3. It's as simple as that. No, there is no wrong answers. You're just drinking free alcohol with me in the street at 3:20 on a Thursday. Lovely. Right, so if you'd like to grab wine number 1, this is our first fizz in front of us. Have either of you done proper wine tasting before? No? No, you don't have to. Easiest way to do it, sight, smell, and taste. Literally, yeah, it's that. So you look at it, you're just looking for the colour, give it a smell, what are you smelling, and then give it a taste, okay?
Getting...
You say whatever. What does it smell like?
What are you getting?
Have you smelt this before, do you
Celery?
think? Celery! Could be, yeah?
Yeah.
I see why you're saying that, yeah. And wine is subjective, by the way. You can say anything. Apples, apple, yeah?
Definitely apple, yeah.
Definitely not celery.
Yeah.
Apple, citrus. What do you think about what's called the foam? Well, you just did a big gulp there. What do you feel it on your mouth?
It's not too bubbly.
Yeah.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not overly fizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Very sweet. It's quite sweet, at least. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's nice.
I'm glad you like it.
Dad, you enjoying it?
Yeah, no,
so,
that's good.
That's
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
One, keep hold of your glasses. I might as well just use the same glasses. So, what do we think of wine number 1?
That's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add about, or you just like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's not. It's definitely not too fizzy.
Not too fizzy.
Yeah.
It's sort of like taste.
It's got. I get a lot of apple now. You say it. Actually. Yeah.
Yeah?
Apple. Yeah.
Celery.
Quite like
Celery, apple.
Celery's kind of under the skin.
It's a mid note.
Yeah.
The world's worst stew. Yeah? Lovely. Right, so this is wine number 2. Okay. I think it's my job. There we are. Lovely. So this is, a different wine. Instantly, is it different?
Smells different.
Smells different, yeah?
Smells kind of thicker.
Yeah?
A lot bubblier.
A lot bubblier.
Yes?
Yeah, I agree.
Got to love old buses in Cambridge.
Yeah.
So, straight off the bat, what about the palate? Is it taste different? It's got to taste different.
Yeah.
Does it taste like celery anymore?
No, and less apple.
Less apple.
Yeah, it's slightly sweet. Yeah. There's something kind of thicker about it.
It's heavier.
Yeah, it's heavier.
Yeah?
I don't know why I'm looking at you like.
You're the expert. Everybody, they keep looking to you as if you're the expert.
After you said celery, then,
After you said celery, oh wow,
that's
they really dug in.
one.
Yes, it's completely different. Is that?
Yeah.
We can all agree on that it's a different wine.
Yeah.
Just so people believe that I am showing
Yeah.
different wines.
Yeah,
on
absolutely,
this.
yeah.
They all look the same. It's all wrapped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, just quickly, as I did say, one of them is a champagne.
I'd say it's this one.
Yeah.
So it's this one.
I'd say it's this one.
This one. Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think the other one was
The other one's
almost
like a
even
bit,
like cider.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you till the end, so you can say whatever you'd like.
Sure. What do you think about that? First one was cider. I don't know.
It's not. It wasn't cider.
We said one was a champagne, but maybe the other one.
And the other one was cider.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I'm
I think
working
the
it
other
out.
one's like
I wouldn't
a
know
big
how
like
to
creamier.
distinguish a
This one's a
champagne.
little bit
Second one's creamier. First one's creamier, and this is a bit more.
like.
A bit like kind of sharper with the bubbles.
Yeah.
As well,
Maybe
like,
this one is actually more citrus than the other one.
Yeah?
I feel like that makes it a bit shallow.
Yeah. More citrusy. Yeah.
You can say whatever. Trust me. Within the wine industry, if I could say to you, this tastes like bubble gum and an ashtray, and as long as I can explain why I say that, you can't say I'm wrong. So it's all subjective. You can think whatever you'd like. So this is the last of
there's
3.
3?
Yeah, I told you. I think you.
Yeah, I made my guess too early.
You can make a guess again. So this is the
Okay.
3rd.
Second one also had less kind of fizz residue. I don't know if that's the right term.
That's a technical.
like,
It's a wine term, that fizz residue. What do you mean by that? The
like when it's I don't know. There's less sort of
bubbles actually in the
coming up,
glass.
yeah.
Yeah. So what about this one?
I mean, they all look the same.
Okay.
I mean,
in your opinion.
to my dull eye.
Smell.
I'm getting less from the smell, to be honest. This one.
What about the bubbles?
Pear.
Pear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love your specific.
Would you like a job?
Yeah, pear slightly more sweet than
I
the
don't
last
like this
one.
one as much.
Really?
You don't like
More
it?
or less cidery?
No.
Why'd you
More than the
dislike
last
it?
one. More than the last
It's got this taste which I find certain ones have. It's kind of got tastes a bit like tequila. Like it's got like a weird tequila taste to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's hard to describe, but it's got this kind of aftertaste.
Yeah, kind of get where you're coming from.
I think that one's my favourite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Right, so
I'm cheap.
that's the last wine I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to ask you,
It's
okay,
expensive.
very quickly. So, to put it into perspective, there was a champagne in there, as I've already said. There's another sparkling wine which is made in exactly the same way as champagne. It's just not champagne, and it's also half the price of the first bottle, of the other bottle. And then, well, it's not in that order. Don't worry, I just messed up by saying the first bottle. The first bottle being the champagne, and then kind of the wild card in there. I've just thrown in a wild card of something, which you said maybe cider, I think. So a little bit confused by that one, but okay. So there is a wild card in there. So first off, out of wine number 1, 2, or 3, which did you think was the champagne?
I thought number 2.
Why?
I've not tried many champagnes in my time, but they kind of all have this sort of like more like citrusy taste. I don't know, compared to like
Yeah.
it's not super creamy. I felt like the first one was.
Yeah.
Which is a lot like more like sparkling. Well,
Yeah.
I think I like that, but just guessing.
Yourself?
Seemed like an informed opinion. I think 2, but just because it was the most bubbly.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I also think too. I think it was a bit drier as well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
there's
wasn't
word.
like as sweet. And like the first one, I got like definitely some kind of fruit, and this one, I don't know. It feels a bit heavier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would guess that the second one maybe is a champagne.
Fair enough. So I can now tell you that all of you are wrong. Okay,
yeah.
You're all wrong.
Good.
Wine number 2 is called Bally-Lapierre. It's a Cremant de Bourgogne. So it's just Pinot Noir. So it's made in Burgundy, and it's just Pinot Noir, but made in the same way as champagne, made into a sparkling wine. Wine number 3, the last one we had, is called Otro, and it's a champagne that we sell in here, okay? And it's also, no, don't worry. The reason why you might have found it a bit difficult, and I've been very cheeky, is this as well is what's called a Blanc de Noir. So this only uses black grapes, so no Chardonnay.
Okay.
And then wine number 1 that you all had, that you all loved, is not even Prosecco, it's just an Italian sparkling wine, which is the cheapest fizz this company sells.
Lambrini.
Right. Yeah.
It's not a Lambrini, but it's called Sole Alto, and it's a Spumante Bianco. It's just a white sparkling wine, and it's bone dry. It's actually quite dry for Prosecco compared to most Proseccos. It's really dry. It's so where you have Prosecco in Italy,
Yeah.
it's made just outside of the region, so they can't call it Prosecco, but it's exactly the same grape variety. It's Galera. It's a sparkling wine made in Italy.
Yeah.
Right. So well, and then also price point, just to let you know, so you feel even worse. First bottle, £9.
Okay.
Second bottle, £16. Third bottle, £30.
Wow.
Because I have the best taste, basically.
That's what we like. You know the most about wine. You should believe in yourself more.
I shouldn't have let you lead me astray, really.
Damn, that's what friends are for. But anyway, well, I'm glad
Thank
you
you
guys
very much.
enjoyed.
Yeah, no,
very
Please
much.
Cheers.
do finish your wines if you've already finished them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you.
great.
Thank you for taking part. Thank you very
What's the
much.
second one called? Sorry, again.
The second wine,
Yeah.
Bally-Lapierre. Bally-Lapierre, Cremant de Bourgogne, and it's Pinot Noir. Yeah, there we are.
Perfect. Thank you very
guys.
much.
Hi there. Hello. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Just say who you are. What's your name?
I'm Chelsea.
Chancy?
I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca, lovely. And you're here to drink, well, I've already explained to you, but you're here to drink 3 fizzes, and I'm going to ask you a few questions at the end of it, okay? Yeah? Lovely. Right, so this is fizz number 1 for you. Have you ever done proper wine tasting before? How they teach us to taste wine?
No.
Would you like to learn?
I did one.
You've done one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Lots of making like noises. Like
Making noises, slurping and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's not bad. Well, look, there's a glass for you. I'll very quickly show you how to do it. So there's kind of 3-4 steps to it. First step is sight. So we look at it. We're just looking at. Is it wine? Yeah.
Looks like it.
Looks like wine, doesn't it? Does it look like it's sparkling?
a little.
A little.
Yeah, so it's
Perfect.
pretty much as well.
There we are. So then, next thing we're going to do is sniff. Give it a smell.
Yeah.
See, this is the next part of it. And then, do you smell anything?
Yeah.
Any fruits?
Yeah.
What fruits?
Grapes.
Grapes, close enough. You say things like citrus, like lemon, grapefruit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get the grapefruit.
Stuff like that, like that's what you usually get with white wines, is things like that. Okay, and then the next part is the best part, which is drink it. So you put it on your mouth and you want to coat your entire tongue, so your whole palate. If you drink something and you just knock it back, you're not touching your whole palate, so you're only tasting like what that part of your tongue can taste. So if you roll it around, sometimes you'll find they actually prefer drinks rather than ones you just shot back, because you've got parts of your tongue on the side which do with acid and that do with sweetness. So if you roll it around, sometimes wines can actually taste sweeter. There you are, little top tip for you.
Yeah.
Right. You ever had a drink like that before?
Oh,
Well,
I don't think so.
no,
No.
I don't
don't think so?
It's quite nice.
When you
Yeah.
What would you say about the bubbles?
Like, it feels like a bit, almost like prickly, like.
Prickly?
Yeah, that's the best way I could describe it.
I think it's quite delicate.
You
The
think it's
bubbles.
delicate? I say prickly, you say
Yeah.
delicate. Okay.
Yeah? Well, they can mean sort of the same things. You'd say like fine bubbles. The
Yeah.
finer the bubbles, it's like feels really delicate on your tongue, but because they're finer, they feel almost, you can tell where they're coming from on your tongue.
That's
There you
true.
go.
There you go.
That's a
Lovely.
good word.
Right, so that's wine number one. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I do.
Good. Would you drink it?
Yeah.
So you don't know what it is yet, that's the thing. So you're thinking, oh gosh, it might be £100, it might be 50 quid, I don't know what I'm drinking.
I would drink it.
You drink it?
Yeah,
Yeah?
probably
Lovely.
do, yeah.
Perfect. If you don't want to finish it, you can just get rid of it. But I shall get wine number two ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So this is wine number two. Lovely. Same thing again. So as I said, start with the look of it, and give it a sniff. Different.
Yeah. It doesn't look as dark as the other one either. And
Yeah?
that's just my memory.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So it doesn't look as dark. The colour's
Yeah.
lighter.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the smell?
It smells more like peaches than like,
Peaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
like more summer fruits than
Yeah.
citrus.
Yeah. Spot on. You could be a wine connoisseur in no time. You got this. Woo! I'll give you a job in the heartbeat. There we go. Right, now give this one a taste.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
Why?
Sort of a bit fruitier.
A bit fruitier, a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, a bit sweeter, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's nice.
This one's tangy.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Mellow, I'd say.
Yeah. I've got to tell you now, within the wine industry, everything is subjective. So you could say anything to me, and as long as you can say, I believe it, I have to go, yeah, fair. That's it's. I think everybody thinks it's this big scary thing where
So what
somebody
you're
said
saying
it tastes like this.
What's on the back of the bottle is just like somebody's opinion. It's not
Yeah,
even,
you make your own opinion. No, but no, but that's the whole point. It's the blurb, it's the tasting notes. But at the end of the day, wait for him to pass because they won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. But at the end of the day, if you taste it, you might not taste what's on the back of the blurb. That's why it's all about what you like. So when you get into wine, a lot of people go, well, I don't like wine. I highly doubt that. You just haven't had a wine you like, if that makes sense. Right, so would you like to finish those off? And then this is the third and final wine for you. And then I'll ask you a couple of questions. So same thing, give it a look, give it a smell, give it a taste, and tell me what you think.
Oh, there's like way more bubbles in this one.
Yeah.
And what do we feel about the nose? Smell.
Quite a bit floral.
Floral?
It isn't as smelly as the others.
Yeah, like you feel like you really have to try hard to get
Yeah,
a
I'm
smell.
like really getting my nose.
There's less going on. Yeah? If you have issues with smelling it, you can always do the fancy thing, which is zhuzh. Give it a swirl, and the reason for that is you're just pushing the aromas out the glass.
Yeah, I'm still
See?
saying floral. I'm still
Just floral, not a lot going on.
like elderflower vibes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Could say that.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah, can't really.
You're going to go away after this and have a fight. Well, I said this. No, that's wrong. Yeah? And then now give it a taste. What can you tell me about that? What about the bubbles from the last one?
It wasn't really bubbly.
No?
It was quite bubbly.
The last one?
Yeah. It's sharper as well.
A bit sharper, yeah, of course.
It sort of gets you at like that bit of
The
your
back, yeah.
Yeah,
So acidity makes your palate on the sides go like that.
yeah.
So, very quickly, you've tried 3 wines in a row.
Yeah.
Which do you think is the champagne out of the 3? So wine 1, wine 2, or wine 3?
I'm going to say 3.
I think
3?
I think it's this one.
You think 3 is the champagne?
Yeah.
You're the first people to get that right.
Really?
So number 3 is actually the champagne, okay? And that
Do you
is
win it now?
no, unfortunately. Your prize was getting to drink. I think I should, yeah. Right, note to self, prize for when people get it right, because you're the first people to get it right. Okay, so yeah, so wine number 3 is actually the champagne. It's called Otrio. It's sold in this shop right here, and they sell it for £30 a bottle.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's called a Blanc de Noir, which means it only uses black grapes. So Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. There are 3 grapes you can use in champagne. Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, Chardonnay only uses the black grapes. Wine number 2, wild card, Prosecco. But it's not actually Prosecco because it doesn't come from, there's a region in Italy where it can be called Prosecco. Imagine the regions like that. And there's an invisible line, and I grow grapes here. I can't call it Prosecco. It's the same thing, yeah. So they've made that. The difference about that as well is that's fake bubbles, whereas the other 2 are natural bubbles. And then the first wine you drank is called a Crémant de Bourgogne, which means it comes from another place in France. It's a Burgundy. It's just Pinot Noir, and it's made in exactly the same way as champagne.
But it can't be champagne because it's not from.
But they can't, yeah, can't call a Cornish pasty a Cornish pasty unless it's made in Cornwall. Spot on, there you are, smashed it. Well, thank you very much. You both did very well. You had nothing to worry about that. You smashed it. Thank you. Right, you can finish your wines and please do enjoy. Hello guys, judge off the street to come and drink 3 fizzes. I've given you a slight idea of what's going to happen, but kind of just to explain it again, 3 different sparkling wines. At the end of it, I'm going to ask you a few questions. One of them is a champagne, and it's up to you to try and guess which is the champagne, okay?
Exciting.
That's all I need from you. And other than that, I'm just going to ask you a few questions as we go along, okay? So let's start with this one here. So this is wine number 1 for you. Have either of you done a wine tasting before?
Nope.
Nope. So very quickly, how wine tastings work. Sight, smell, taste, okay? So pick up your glasses. There's one for you. There's one for you.
Thanks.
So we'll wait for this lovely bus to pass and ruin all of the audio. Same with this car here and the other bus over there, which is just about to go past. In this time, let's do the sight, smell, taste. So look at the wine first. What do we see? Colours?
Goldeny.
Golden yellow, lovely. Then smell. The joys of filming on the street. Love a bus. Right, so then, yellow, what are we getting from the smell?
Apples.
Apples.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Sweet.
Sweet, perfect. So, the final part, which we all love and enjoy, is the taste, okay? So give it a taste.
Oh, that's very sweet.
What do you feel?
I don't like it.
Don't like it? You don't have to. You can hate all of them if you'd like. It doesn't really make a difference.
It's very appley.
Yeah, it doesn't taste the way it smells,
Yeah? That's fair enough.
but I know nothing, so.
But you know nothing. You can say literally anything. So what do you think you're tasting? Is it bitter? Is it sweet?
Sweet.
Is it sweet? Yeah?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Quite sugary.
Fair enough. You have no idea what they are, so
No, I
stop
don't.
looking. I'm not going to tell you until the end.
me an
So
answer.
you can keep. What am I drinking? I'm not going to let you know till the end. Okay.
No.
Well, perfect. So, did we like that wine though? Was it good wine? Bad wine?
It's alright.
Really.
Not really.
No.
We got a good one here. Right. So
Do I finish this?
you can finish it or you can throw it away. It's completely up to you guys.
I'll still drink it. if
Yeah,
I
I don't like it, but I will drown it.
Right. There we go. So on to the next glass
Like champagne or something, don't it?
as we wait for this car as well to go from behind us. And the audio on this video is going to be very fun. Thank you, Chris, our video editing man, for being so
Chris.
good with the camera. Okay, so this is wine number 2. What do we see from the
Lighter.
colour? Lighter?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
like
Lovely.
Oh, I don't know.
Good sight. And then the next thing's smell.
wee. Ooh.
It does smell a lot different.
Perry.
Because it's different.
Perry.
I don't know, I can't. Not terrible when I smoke.
Fair enough. Yeah, so slightly lighter. You've seen off this. Would you say it's a lighter smell? Is there more going on or less going on from your nose?
More.
More?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then taste.
Oh.
Oh,
Very different.
very different.
Yeah, it's not like so overpowering, I think, as the last one.
Yeah, it's more
Yeah?
mellow.
More mellow.
Less like tart.
Good
Yeah, I'd
work.
agree with that.
Good one.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Perfect. So finish that one up, and I shall get you your last. We're speed running it. There we are. Well,
Smash them down.
there's only 3 to go through, so it's more about the questions at the end that mean the
I got these
most.
all wrong.
It's all right. Well, you haven't told me anything yet, so I don't know whether you've got them right.
Are they all champagne? No.
No. One.
Now, as I said, one is champagne, and
What's
the
that?
other 2 are mystery bottles.
Mystery.
Well, they're all mysteries.
Well,
you
this
have
is
no
like
idea.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat, clear.
Smells lovely. This is Prosecco, isn't it? Smells like bubblegum.
Smells like bubble gum.
Yeah.
Do you like that? I don't know. Roman, yes.
No, I don't know. I think the second one smelled better.
You think the smell? Yeah. Right, now give it a taste.
Taste of nothing.
Taste of nothing.
Yeah, it tastes like sparkling water with a hint of something.
With
It's
a
like,
hint of
it's like-
bubblegum.
Yeah, it's like that Volvic flavoured water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty champagne though, isn't it?
You're really panicking now.
It's not very bubbly either.
It's not very bubbly. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you until. So,
Yeah.
out of the 3 wines, what would you say is your favourite?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Or number 1.
Number 2 or number
Just not
1?
lit.
You just wouldn't touch that.
No.
Okay, and then what do you think was the champagne? 1.
Number 2.
2 and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are we locked in?
Yeah.
We're not going
we're
to
locked
change.
in.
Okay, so I can let you know that Roman was correct.
Oh, woo!
Wine number 1 is actually the champagne, okay?
Sweeter one.
Okay, so the Prosecco is wine number 3, okay? So you got very good, so that's the last one. You're both going, it could be the champagne, okay? So, but just to put it in there, wine number 2, which you thought was the champagne, okay, is called Bally La Pierre. It's a Cremant de Bourgogne, and it's only using black grapes. It's 100% Pinot Noir that goes into it. The reason why I've used that is also the champagne that I showed you is Blanc de Noir, so it only uses black grapes.
Oh, so they're similar.
So very similar. So one of them just uses Pinot Noir, the other one uses Pinot Noir and Pinot Ammonia. So, but they're made in exactly the same way, both traditional method, aged in a barrel, then into the bottle, then aged on the lees, blah-de-blah-de-blah, bottles ready for sale. So they're naturally forming fizz. Whereas, as you said on the last one, there's no fizz at all. That's because it's Prosecco. It's almost like it's gone through a soda stream, so there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Would you buy any of the wines?
Depends how much they
Second one.
were.
Depends how much they were. What do you
Yeah.
think is the most expensive?
The
Probably
champagne.
champagne. Yeah.
Champagne, yeah, you are right. Yeah, so champagne coming at about 30, Cremant de Noir coming at about 16, and the other one coming
Yeah,
at
like
£9.
Yeah, the second one's good.
Perfect.
Cheeky party. Cheeky fake champagne.
Love it. Nobody would know the difference. Well, thank you very much for taking part in the video.
Oh,
Hope
thank
you
you for
enjoyed.
the free champagne, sort of.
Sort of champagne,
Sort
but
of
not champagne. Lovely. Right, thank you very much.
Thank
you can
you,
finish
sir.
them, and if you want any more, let me know. I'll pour you a wee
I
bit
don't
more.
want that last one.
Don't want the last one. No. Roman's all over that though.
Not for a cheeky pint.
So, welcome here. As I've just
Hello.
told you, you're going to try 3 fizzes for me. But first off, can I get you to introduce yourself? Just tell me your name.
To you or to them?
Either or. To me or to the camera. It's up to
Hello,
you.
I'm Joshua.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And perfect. That's all we need. So we're going to try 3 fizzes. As I've already told you, one of them is champagne, but
Yeah.
you don't know which one is which.
Nope.
And we're going to try 2 others. And I'm just going to ask you a few questions at the end, see kind of what you're feeling and
Okay.
what you think of the wines. Okay. So wine number 1 can be this little number here. Oh, if I can actually open it. There we are. So there's a wee dribble for you.
And for you,
Of course, I've got to have some as well. You are my 4th person today, so we're doing well. So, have you done proper wine tasting before?
you can always
Always retouch up. So, first thing is sight. We're looking at the colour of the wine. Next
Right.
thing, smell. What we smell, and then third is taste. So, off of
Okay.
the smell, anything you're guessing?
It's just very sweet. It's very grapey, funnily enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe appley, I don't know.
Did you find the same thing on the palate?
Did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like it smells, I think.
Pretty simple.
Yep.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I
I'm not
think
going to
so.
guide you through. So, would you drink that?
Yeah. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
But
enough.
It's nice enough.
Yeah? Perfect, that's all we need to know. So, wine number 2.
Okay.
So this is 1, 2. Same thing, sight,
Right.
smell, and then taste. So is there any difference you can see off the bat from the colour of the wine?
They're both in quite pale, I
Yep,
think, and this one seems about as pale. I could be wrong.
yep. I'm not going to tell you anything until the end. It's completely up to you.
I think it's about the same colour.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then on... Is there a difference there?
The smell's not as strong,
Yeah.
but I can't really smell. I can't smell a huge amount.
If you're having issues, give it a swirl and try and...
No, it's still quite
No?
soft. No.
Fair enough. And then on the palate?
Again, as with smell, it's much lighter than the first one. It's not as sweet.
Yep.
It's drier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's what I'd say.
You can finish them. If you don't want to, you can just throw them on the floor there. Don't feel like you have to finish them off, but I am going to quiz you at the end. Lovely. And then this is the final one.
Okay.
So, same thing again. Sight, smell, taste.
This is not as pale,
Yep.
I think. It's more of a yellow.
Yep.
Again, like the one we've just had, it's quite delicate. The first, not as strong as the first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to love Cambridge.
Great.
See if we can get him in for tasting wines with us. So not as strong.
No, and I'm not. No, I can't really name anything off the bat palate-wise.
Fair enough. Yeah. And give it a taste. Is there a difference there for you?
That's drier.
Yeah.
That's definitely drier.
Yeah.
I can sort of feel my saliva glands going.
Yeah. Fair enough. So now you've tried all 3. Okay, just very quickly off the bat, wine 1, 2, or 3. Which was your favourite?
3.
3.
3.
Why?
Because it's both a little bit drier, but the finish is sweeter.
Yeah. Perfect. And then the next thing is, I'm going to say to you, out of the 3, which you think is champagne?
It's going to be 2 or 3, not 1.
Yep. Why?
Because it was just too sweet.
Got you? Yeah, yeah.
It's just too sweet. It was
Too
like
sweet for it to be champagne, yeah?
Why not number 3?
Number 3?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I can tell you that you actually got that correct. Wine number 3 is the champagne, and what you drank is Otrio, and it's a Blanc de Noir, so it only uses black grapes. And then I can tell you wine number 2, just to give you a little bit of context, is also like a Blanc de Noir, so it only uses black grapes. So that's a Crémant de Bourgogne, and it only uses Pinot Noir. So it's Bally Lapierre, Crémant de Bourgogne, 100% Pinot Noir. So that's kind of the trick in it. So they're both very similar. They're both very similar, but they're both made in exactly the same way as well. And then the first wine that you tried, the first fizz, was actually a Prosecco. So yeah, you did get that right. Very sweet, very easy. That's kind of what Prosecco is. But it wasn't actually a proper Prosecco. It's called Soli Alto. And the only difference is Prosecco comes from within this ring, and that's made literally on the border on the other side of the ring. So it can't be called Prosecco, but it is pretty much a Prosecco. Still using the Galera grape variety.
Well, I've learnt a lot.
Perfect. Out of the 3, would you buy any of them? Would you drink
I
them?
liked the champagne, and I liked the second. I liked 2 and 3 actually. Yeah, I would buy them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Hope you had some fun. Hope you got to drink some nice fizz.
I did.
Please do finish it. Don't just leave it there. It's going to go to waste. I should throw it in the bin. To health, happiness, and dry January to everybody. Bye. Love it.